Tell me a bit about the relationship.
It started how any other relationship starts, really. Normal enough, met her when I was young, and at the start it was just your typical fairy tale. A few lunch dates, nights out. She got along really well with my mates, so it was perfect. Then things started taking a turn.
And when did you notice the relationship change?
She got a bit more possessive. She'd never let me do the things I wanted. And when we saw too much of each other, things just got a little bit intense. She started making me feel horrible. I kept getting it into my head that I couldn't survive without her, and that I needed her before I could head on a night out, or even just relax at the end of a long day. I tried to quit the relationship, but all my friends got along with her so well. It just got to a stage where I couldn't avoid her for any period of time. But we were still having fun.
She began to get abusive. Hey, keep it down. You'll get your turn. Please, Kyle, continue.
Yeah, so things just got a little intense from there. She would text me all the time, want to head out tonight, or why don't you love me anymore? She sent me images and tried to glorify herself, make me want her that much more. The more time I spent with her, the less I could remember. When we went out, or even just sat in the house together, began to forget bits of the night. She told me that was normal enough, but I just didn't agree. The crack was great, but then I started to put on weight. I started realising that my time just wasn't my own. I wasn't as active as I used to be, and my other relationships began to suffer. Work just became such a chore.
But what about your family? Did they not know you were suffering?
Well, I was embarrassed to tell them. I just convinced myself it wasn't a problem, and that we'd be able to work things out. But the more I hid her away, the more I began to believe my own lies. It wasn't just myself I was lying to. It was my friends, my family, my colleagues.
And why haven't you broken it off completely?
Because we still have fun, but not when she gets like that. I just wish we could go back to that time where I didn't have to lie. We could enjoy each other's company. How do we do it, Doc? How?
Well, Kyle, it's about making informed decisions. You obviously had a good thing going at the start, but begun to rely on her to get through the day. You need to have a look at why you're together and how you two can make it work. Because I have to say, you two are a very good-looking couple. But in all seriousness, let's look at the facts. Shocking, isn't it?
My name is Kieran Conley. I work for YouthAction Northern Ireland. YouthAction Northern Ireland are a regional volunteer organisation working right throughout Northern Ireland. I head up what's called the Young Men Talking Project, which is based in South Armagh, working with young men 14 to 25. So this project was part of the NCS project. YouthAction engaged in 140 young people on the NCS project, which is the National Citizenship Service. They engaged with those young people right across Northern Ireland. This group of young men were a small group from Armagh within that project. The project lasted from April right through until August, and as part of that, they had to devise a social action project. Now, the social action project consisted of the young men identifying an issue or a need within their community that they wanted to address.
My name's Stefan, and I'm part of the NCS group in Armagh. On the first day, we were just planning through, seeing what we could do, and what caught most of us was that we were going to do something on alcohol. So we started to talk to Addiction NI, and then we came up with the idea about making a DVD with them. Then we came across Slack Press. They helped us, took us through how to plan the DVD, and we were just coming up with different ideas. Some were good and some were bad.
There was two groups. One of them was writers and the one was producers. One people wrote the script, and then the other team found locations and stuff. I had to stay around the Trian Armagh, so I did, and the locations had to be close, so couldn't be going far in lack of time. And then it was good crack, so it was making the film. We knew we were working with Addiction NI, so we wanted to get the effects of alcohol of all we young men. We wanted to write the script from our point of view, as there's many people that are affected by alcohol, but we had to do it from us because as young men.
Well, I played the counsellor who was counselling our character Ross, who was in an abusive relationship with alcohol. We constantly portrayed alcohol as a girl saying her to represent as a girlfriend because our actor Ross considered himself straight. Looking back in the video now, we tried to mix two genres of shock and comedy. We tried to add in the comedy aspect to make it more accessible for young people, but overall I think we outputted a valuable learning resource, and we hope everyone who views it enjoys it because we enjoyed making it.